Did you know that some brave souls built their own aircraft and took to the sky? These pioneers of aviation were not just dreamers, they were doers, turning their visions into reality with their own hands. From the early days of flight, where every takeoff was a leap of faith, to modern enthusiasts who meticulously craft their flying machines in workshops, the spirit of innovation and adventure has always been at the heart of aviation. That's right, they experienced the ultimate freedom of flight without being a pilot. Imagine the thrill of soaring through the skies, feeling the wind rush past you, and seeing the world from a bird's eye view. It's an experience that transcends the ordinary, offering a unique perspective and a sense of liberation that few other activities can match. It's like having your own personal magic carpet, but with an engine. These ultralight aircraft are marvels of engineering, designed to be lightweight yet sturdy, simple yet incredibly effective. They allow you to glide effortlessly through the air, providing an unparalleled sense of freedom and adventure. Ultralight aircraft, these lightweight wonders, offer a thrilling and accessible way to experience the joy of flying. Whether you're skimming over treetops, cruising along a coastline, or simply enjoying the serenity of the open sky, ultralight flying is an adventure that anyone can embark on. Now you might be thinking, building an aircraft? That's crazy. But it's not as far-fetched as it seems. Many people from all walks of life have taken on this challenge and succeeded. It's a journey that starts with a dream and a plan, and with dedication and effort, it becomes a reality. But hold on, it's not as daunting as it sounds. With the right guidance, tools, and a good dose of passion, you can turn this dream into a reality. There are countless resources available, from detailed manuals to online communities, all ready to help you every step of the way. With the right guidance, tools, and a good dose of passion, you can turn this dream into a reality. Imagine the satisfaction of seeing your aircraft take shape, piece by piece, knowing that each component has been carefully crafted by your own hands. Imagine yourself at the controls, the wind in your hair, soaring above the world. The sense of accomplishment and the thrill of flight combine to create an experience that is truly unforgettable. Think of it like building a big model airplane, but this one actually flies, with you in it. It's a project that requires patience, precision, and a willingness to learn, but the rewards are immense. It's a project that will test your skills, push your limits, and ultimately reward you with an unparalleled sense of accomplishment. The moment you take off for the first time, all the hard work and effort will be worth it. So buckle up and get ready for an exhilarating ride as we delve into the world of ultralight aircraft construction. Whether you're an aviation enthusiast or simply someone looking for a new challenge, this journey promises to be one of the most rewarding experiences of your life. Before you start rummaging through your garage for spare parts, let's talk about what you actually need to build an ultralight aircraft. Building an ultralight aircraft is a fascinating and rewarding endeavor, but it requires careful planning and the right materials. You can't just throw things together and hope it flies, so let's break down the essentials. First things first, you'll need a plan. This is your blueprint, your guide, your roadmap to success. Without a detailed plan, you're essentially flying blind, and that's not something you want when it comes to aircraft. This isn't something you just wing, pun intended. A well-thought-out plan will save you time, money, and a lot of headaches down the road. It will guide you through each step of the building process, ensuring that you don't miss any critical components or steps. Think of it as the recipe for your flying machine. Just like baking a cake, you need to follow the instructions carefully to get the desired result. Each part of the plan is crucial, from the initial sketches to the final assembly. Luckily, there are plenty of reputable sources where you can find detailed plans. Whether you prefer online resources, books, or even joining a community of fellow builders, there's a wealth of information available to help you get started. These plans outline everything, from the materials you'll need to the step-by-step assembly process. They provide a comprehensive guide that covers every aspect of the build, ensuring that you have all the information you need to complete your project successfully. Speaking of materials, ultralight aircraft are typically built using lightweight and strong materials like aluminum alloy for the frame, fabric for the wings, and composite materials for certain parts. These materials are chosen for their strength-to-weight ratio, which is crucial for the performance and safety of your aircraft. You'll also need a reliable engine, propeller, wheels, and a whole bunch of nuts, bolts, and wires to hold everything together. Each of these components plays a vital role in the overall functionality and safety of your ultralight aircraft. And let's not forget the tools, wrenches, drills, rivet guns, and measuring instruments are your new best friends. Having the right tools will make the building process much smoother and more efficient. It's worth investing in good quality tools to ensure precision and durability. Building an ultralight aircraft is like assembling a giant jigsaw puzzle, but instead of a picture, you get a flying machine. Each piece must fit perfectly with the others, and attention to detail is paramount. It's a meticulous process that requires patience and dedication. It's a challenging but incredibly rewarding process. The sense of accomplishment you'll feel when you see your completed aircraft ready to take to the skies is unparalleled. So gather your materials, follow your plan, and get ready for an adventure in building your very own ultralight aircraft. Now comes the exciting part, building the aircraft. This is where your dream starts to take physical form, transforming from a collection of parts into a cohesive flying machine. It all starts with the frame, the backbone of your flying machine. This is the foundation upon which everything else will be built, so precision and care are paramount. This usually involves cutting, drilling, and assembling aluminum tubes according to your chosen plan. Each cut and drill must be exact, as even a small error can affect the overall integrity of the aircraft. It's like building a giant Meccano set, but with much higher stakes. The satisfaction of seeing the frame come together piece by piece is immense. Once the frame is complete, you'll move on to the wings. These are crucial for lift and stability, and their construction requires meticulous attention to detail. This involves stretching fabric over a rib structure and securing it tightly. The fabric must be taut and smooth to ensure aerodynamic efficiency. Think of it like putting a giant aerodynamic sail on your frame. The fabric covering not only provides lift, but also adds to the overall aesthetic of the aircraft. You'll also need to install control surfaces on the wings and tail, allowing you to steer your aircraft in the air. These include ailerons, elevators, and rudders, each playing a vital role in maneuverability. With the wings and control surfaces in place, your ultralight is starting to take shape. It's an exhilarating moment when you can finally see the outline of your aircraft. You'll then add the fuselage, which houses the pilot's seat, instruments, and engine. This central part of the aircraft must be robust and well constructed to ensure safety and functionality. This step involves carefully fitting prefabricated parts together, much like assembling a giant airworthy Lego set. Each component must fit perfectly to ensure the aircraft's overall performance and safety. The process is intricate, but the reward is a fully functional ultralight aircraft ready to take to the skies. An airplane without an engine is just a very expensive kite. So next up, we're installing the heart of your ultralight aircraft, the engine. This involves mounting the engine on the frame and connecting it to the propeller. It's like giving your aircraft its own mini power plant. You'll also need to install the fuel system, throttle controls, and electrical wiring. It's a bit like being a mechanic and an electrician at the same time. But hey, who doesn't love a bit of wiring? Remember those instruments we were talking about earlier? This is where they come into play. Installing the instrument panel, which includes essential gauges for monitoring engine performance, altitude, and airspeed, is crucial. It's like giving your aircraft a brain to go with its brawn. Section 5. Testing. 1, 2, 3. Safety first. Before you even think about taking to the skies, safety should be your top priority. You'll need to meticulously check every nut, bolt, and wire to ensure everything is secure and in its proper place. Think of it as giving your aircraft a comprehensive health checkup before its first big adventure. It's also crucial to perform engine tests and ensure all systems are functioning correctly. Once you're satisfied with the ground tests, it's time for a test flight, but not with you in it just yet. It's advisable to have an experienced pilot perform the initial test flights to assess the aircraft's handling and stability. This is where the rubber meets the runway, and it's better to be safe than sorry. Remember, safety is paramount when it comes to aviation. Section 6. The price of freedom. Challenges and triumphs. Building an ultralight aircraft isn't a walk in the park. It's a challenging journey that will test your patience, problem-solving skills, and maybe even your sanity at times. You'll encounter setbacks, head-scratching moments, and maybe even a few choice words muttered under your breath. But trust me, the rewards far outweigh the challenges. Imagine the feeling of accomplishment when you finally piece everything together and see your creation standing before you, ready to take flight. It's a feeling like no other. The moment you lift off the ground for the first time, all the blood, sweat, and tears will be worth it. It's a true testament to your hard work, dedication, and passion for aviation. Section 7. Red tape and regulations. Flying by the book. Now, before you get too carried away with dreams of soaring through the clouds, it's important to note that there are legal requirements and safety regulations you need to be aware of. Each country has its own set of rules governing ultralight aircraft, so it's crucial to familiarize yourself with the regulations in your area. This typically includes registering your aircraft, obtaining the necessary pilot certification, and adhering to specific operating limitations. Think of it as getting a driver's license for your aircraft. These regulations are in place to ensure the safety of both pilots and the general public, so it's essential to take them seriously. Section 8, Up and Away, the ultralight experience. So you've built your ultralight aircraft, obtained the necessary permits, and you're ready to experience the freedom of flight. What can you expect? Imagine yourself soaring above the treetops, the wind in your hair, the world spread out beneath you like a giant map. It's an experience that will stay with you forever. You'll witness breathtaking views, feel the adrenaline rush through your veins, and gain a whole new perspective on the world around you. It's not just about flying, it's about embracing the freedom, the adventure, and the sheer joy of being airborne. Section 9. Take to the skies, your adventure awaits. Building and flying an ultralight aircraft is more than just a hobby. It's a journey of passion, dedication, and a thirst for adventure. It's about pushing your limits, embracing challenges, and ultimately experiencing the unparalleled freedom of flight. So, if you've ever dreamt of taking to the skies, remember this: the sky is not the limit when there are footprints on the moon. Get out there, chase your dreams, and who knows, maybe one day I'll see you up